Ever heard of the pleasure squad in North Korea? If all you know about North Korea is the restricted and overly controlled life of its citizens and its authoritarian leaders, you're missing out on many things. North Korea might be a weird and mysterious country, but filled with hot girls that even the president can resist their charm. Pleasure Squad, also called the Kippumjo in North Korea, is a group of approximately 2,000 carefully selected hot girls reportedly maintained by the leader of North Korea to entertain high-ranking officials and their families, and occasionally distinguished guests. Once recruited into the team, these girls are trained abroad or by experts locally. Each pleasure group is composed of 3 teams: Manjokjo, which is a satisfaction team that offers sexual services; Haengbokjo, a happiness team that provides massages; and Gamujo, a dancing and singing team that performs half-naked. These girls must be hot and horny at all times. There might not be many interesting facts about North Korea, but sure, the country's got some beautiful ladies. However, accessing them can be a daunting task. We'll come back to that later. Korean singles are charming, good-looking, and perfect for serious relationships. It can take us hours to talk about the best features of Korean girls. However, while you may continue fantasizing about their sexual skills, I might as well shatter your fantasies with some hard realities and the state of things going on with those women in their country. North Korea, officially called the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, DPRK, is a country in East Asia. It shares borders with China to the north, Russia to the northeast, and South Korea to the south. The capital city, as well as the largest city, is Pyongyang. North Korea is known for its secrecy and authoritarianism, with a centralized economy and a one-party system. Since its establishment in 1948, the Kim family has ruled the country. The current leader is Kim Jong-un, who took power in 2011 following the death of his father, Kim Jong-il. Life in North Korea is heavily restricted, with limited freedom of speech and movement, making it almost impossible for anyone to flee the country. You don't want to imagine the torture and subjugation of the citizens. Living in North Korea is like living in an underground prison all the days of your life. The government tightly controls all aspects of society and the economy, including the media, the economy, and restricts access to the internet. The country has one of the largest standing armies in the world and has been subject to international sanctions due to its nuclear weapons program. Yet the country relies heavily on foreign aid to feed its population, with many North Koreans suffering from malnutrition and other health issues. So, how do you hook up with a North Korean lady since they can't access any social platform? Keep watching. You're about to discover something interesting. The first obstacle to overcome is to figure out how to engage in a conversation with them in the first place. North Korean women will definitely not be coming to visit you, as it is impossible for the average North Korean citizen to obtain permission to leave the country, so you must go to them. However, traveling to North Korea is unlike visiting any other country in the world. It's not as simple as hopping on a plane to Pyongyang and exploring at your leisure upon arrival. Instead, you will experience an atmosphere of suspicion and hostility disguised by a friendly facade. You will be accompanied by guides in groups of 2 or more, who will never stray from your side. They will carefully orchestrate your itinerary, ensuring that you only see what is intended for you to see. Engaging in conversation with anyone beyond the individuals presented to you might land you in trouble, even if you speak Korean fluently. And there are no nightclubs or bars where you can initiate a casual conversation that could lead to romance. Moreover, your government spies, or shall we say guides, will be too preoccupied with monitoring and keeping track of your activities to allow any unlikely romantic connections to even kickstart. Contrary to the claims of the supporters of this rigid regime, it is not easy for North Korean citizens to leave the country. Those who manage to leave for diplomatic purposes or otherwise are often subject to having their family members held hostage to guarantee their return. Whereas North Korea is home to many beautiful women who sometimes captivate the hearts of foreigners. As a result, the president has decided to have these women exclusively for himself and his officials. When you see one, you can't resist her beauty. Fortunately, many of them have successfully escaped to other countries. They risked everything, including their lives, to leave their country. Among them are the average citizens, ex-pleasure squad members, and military personnel. With a little glow up here and there, Korean women are sexy and delicate. Girls in Korea are below average in height and without any dramatic curves, but their behavior, movements, and voice are so ladylike and graceful that they more than make up for their petite figures. No wonder they are all horny, yearning for the touch of a man who will love them the right way. Or what do you expect from a woman who has been under an authoritative domination all her life?